And we're live, we're live.
All right. First and foremost, want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, to Hashem, Yahweh Shai, uh, the one of the apostles and pillars of the shalom to the brothers and in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. Now the sisters, the believers, it helps. And basically, the we come out here, one more Saturday, in this whole quarantine thing, and the thing that I've been been meditating of late is initiative and accountability. Did a lesson on it last night, and really it's the times that come, are the times that we're in right now that is very much needed. If the brothers take the initiative, to get things done. When you look at the word initiative, I mean be the one to start something, before others do it. And also accountability, meaning taking responsibility for your actions. You basically, would I want me to the praise or the commendation of doing the thing, or would I want the consequence? Would I want the failure or you fall short? You have to hold yourself accountable to that. Because hey, at the time I go by, you can't expect your brother to be in a 24/7, 365 unless you do one video. You can't expect say yo when you go off there, you can blame it on the old lady and the dog, and you can't come with the dog eat my homework. It have to be like, hey, I put up my homework careless, grave is spill on it, and then my dog eat homework. So guess what? My fault. That at the stage we need to get into. As somebody can get give all diligence made, I call it an election. Sure, we can start with that. No I time of diligence. Also can get work out their own salvation with fear and trembling as well.
All right, this is Second Peter chapter 1 and verse 10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling to election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
Exactly. So they say you have to give diligence. You see me? An next brother can be diligent for you. An next brother can force you to be diligent. You know, especially when you're by yourself. You see me? Where do you expect a brother to call you 5 o'clock when you can say your brother time to get up and go do a lesson? Now a brother can call you to do a lesson. That's fine. But you expect a brother will call every minute and say, "Look, here, brother, you need to do some reading, or you need to go study something pertaining to the scripture." Or brother, you need to stop this, or you need to stop that. The self check, you need to take the initiative and do the self checks. You have to take responsibility for your walk in the truth. Brothers are here for support, not necessarily to hold your hand and carry out the kingdom. Yahweh Shai said, look, you have to take up your own cross and bear it. So what the initiative is? Ask yourself, the question you ask yourself, you take the initiative, you take initiative to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You do all, am I doing all what we need to do? And if not, then you hold, if you say no, you hold yourself accountable as to why that is. You see the things that we are hold you back. You see the mistakes that we are make. You see the look at errors them where we are doing because are you lacking something? And if you can see them things, then fine. Pray the most I get the spirit for overcome it. Because acknowledging the fault is one thing. But as you said, the initiative is needed to get it done.
Well, this is Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my brethren, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
So you see that Paul, I said, look here, when I follow instructions, I'm dead at that. He said, much more in my absence, because when you're down in your brothers, when you're out in your quote unquote daily life, you are responsible for you because are you did nobody need to see how the certain to say, oh, don't do this and don't do that. You have to judge yourself. You have to take that initiative. The scripture also says, faith without work is dead. So yeah, it's all good for some to believe. But we are do what the verb part of the thing. You know, hey, we always say we know this and we understand this, but hey, what the application there?
You understand this apply.
Yeah, you have to apply it. But if you're not take the initiative to do anything at all, then how the application will get done? Precept.
All right, Philippians 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yeah, the brother does read it still, but the same line also say with fear and trembling. So it shows that it is more of a personal thing. It is a personal thing, you know, because a brother can't get off of fear. A brother can't get off of trembling. A brother can't put up the spirit of fear and trembling by you. Are the gift of the fear of the Lord. If you truly fear your heart, Shy, then you have certain things where you are going to get done. Are you going to motivated to do? Because really and truly, based off of what we are going through right now, it's safe to say if you don't take certain initiative, then that means you're lacking in the fear of the Lord. Because if you really fear the Lord, you're going to ensure say, yo, it will get done. And not to say yo, we are going perfect and now go, now go stumble on them thing there. But when I do stumble, what the initiative you take to correct it? What you do to correct the things that will go wrong. That are the next thing. Right? What?
All right, this is Baruch 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more.
Exactly. So you have to be the one to actually put in that work. You have to be the one who want to do this. It have to be inner you for want to get it done. You know, remember a couple of months back, Ariella did a video. I said, look, sometimes they can't don't worry about the man them when not do this and not do that. Focus on the man them actually do. Because if you waste your energy for the man when not do, you just have to wear out yourself. So deal with who show up. Hey, imagine you have one coach, I have a team, I have like say, half of the team show up. We're going to sit down and complain about how the next half of the team are there. No. Work with who there.
Yes, I am.
Exactly. Use where you have. You mean, stop look for, you're not focus on one another, that not change the situation, that not make the situation no better. Work with who you have. And get as much done as possible. You know? Now, mind you, we do look out for brother's soul and with a love, exhortation and encouragement. You see me? Uplifting brothers and them thing there. Fine. Because we do understand that you have men who are weak in the truth, as they have men who are strong. So them who are strong, build up them who are weak. You see me now? So we're not supposed to motivate brothers and them thing, but at the end of the day, where is your initiative, yo? Where your drive there?
A quick one, Phil.
One?
All right, 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own self. Know ye not your own selves? Oh, that Yahushua the Anointed is in you, except ye be reprobates.
Exactly. So you have to examine yourself. You know, funny enough, it's easier when I examine yourself and know, say, look, all right, say, yo, I'm not doing no video long now. Time for me to do a video. And then a brother come to you and say, yo, brother, what go on? It easier, At least you're looking to yourself and
Check yourself.
yeah, check yourself. So fine, But if it's a case where you do something and a brother check upon it, you never there examine yourself, and then at the end of the day, you have an attitude towards it. But really and truly, I help the brother and give the advice or check upon it for your benefit. Because really and truly, if him do what him supposed to do, and him come to you and say, brother, why you not do this, It's to ensure say you start the way you supposed to do, so Lord willing, you can get that salvation if the Lord find it fit. Yeah, can, and that is love. But you not check yourself, a brother come and check you, all of a sudden, brother pray me. That can't work. If you didn't have the initiative in the first place, the brother would never probably come to you, yo. And when him come to you, then all if you do and give a sincere con, because they done a preach in your mind already. So the fact that brother come to you is an affirmation or a confirmation that, look, yeah man, this need to fix with you. Because see me there examine it, and the brother come to me and talk to me about it. Enough time I see that happen, yo. Me personally. Me we examine myself on something. 2 twos as that text me. Your brother, what go on for this? Let it fix. You know? What?
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 31. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged.
Next verse.
It's about when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world.
Exactly. So if you are God, right, and you not examine yourself, the most I got put you in one position, we have to examine yourself and get back in line. But what more asks is this. You want the most I put you in a situation, or you prefer judge yourself, or you prefer brother come to you? Which one you prefer? Pick that initiative. Which one you prefer? Me can't tell you which one me prefer. But I prefer nobody not come to me. But you see, if somebody will come to me, but I prefer one I better than. Me just say, me don't want a situation. Me don't enough to go me pray. Me don't want the spirit where I go extreme. My brother is fine. Yeah.
Wake up in the hospital and answer.
The scripture says a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Most High. It's a very fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Most High. So, hey, give me a brother any day. You see me? And if hey, that's why I have to pray for the Most High that you don't have a proud or rebellious spirit. You see me? Because that we make that they have to talk to you the real way. You know?
Just realize.
Our precept?
Yeah, Bob one.
What?
Yeah, this is Romans 12, verse 10. It says, be kind affection to one another with brotherly love in honor, preferring one another, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you go into the word fervent, it basically talk about zeal, being zealous towards the Most High. When you go into the word zeal, right, you have excitement of mind, adore, fervor of spirit, zeal, adore in embracing, pursuing, defending anything.
Exactly. You see that? It's your excitement in mind. That's why Apostle always say, oh, look, you have men lukewarm. Or him say you have someone that is not on fire for this thing. Because if you're excited about something, then you're indulging it. If you're excited about this truth, you're going to take, hey, when me little bit, and for the first time I get my game, nobody now have to ask me how I now play my game. Because the first opportunity appear, I mean that in front of the TV. You know, hey, when the time to go to the door play, if my mother ever tell me, so look here, 12 o'clock I can go out the door. 11:59, I'm ready. Well, I see same thing with this shoot, yo. Excitement of mine.
Can I get that precept?
Yes, our precept back?
No, let's get the precept for your point.
Oh.
Revelation 3:16. It says, so because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. And I look at the word lukewarm, mean stupid. Metaphorically, it's a condition of the soul, wretchedly fluctuating between a torpor and a fervor of love. Me and the torpor mean basically lazy or lethargic. So you're between lazy and fire. So you're dipping. And the most I say, if you're not on fire, then you must spew out and mouth. But if you read those precepts, you know, as I mentioned, accountability, you have to give account for yourself too. And you have to, if the scripture says you have to examine yourself, you examine yourself through the scripture, if you are walking line, you know, with the requirements, how you're supposed to do. Then, am I lukewarm? You know, am I lukewarm? Am I doing? Where am I? Where am I? What the position am I at? Then, well, if I'm at that position, women need to get out. Then,
Yeah, because I mean that I think you know the doors of mercy is still open right now. You know? So if today if a brother looking at himself today and say no, say yo, for the last couple of months we've been lukewarm or been on fire none at all. Today is a chance. The fact that the most I put air in your lungs today and give the mind to acknowledge that right now. You can repent from that, you know, and work towards changing it. Because the door of mercy dead. So at least when I acknowledge that, you take the initiative to have it fixed. And guess what? You have the brothers for support. Whether I want to be advice, whether I want to be you know, for help us do a couple of videos to get the start off, whether I want to be anything at all. Probably you might not have certain access to certain things. You know, anything at all, you have the support system there. You know? So if today if a man lukewarm and today looking at himself and basically start push towards his truth the right way, once him sincere, the Lord will have mercy upon him, yo. Right? Scripture tell us say once you repent, the Lord will forgive you.
yeah.
You know, so I mean, we expect for him. You know, hey, sometimes just the most you as a brother can do is actually talk to a brother. You know, sometimes I wish we could actually take them and set them down in front of the system or set them or get them to actually do it because you know we understand the importance of it. And I would say it's, yo, we would have loved for every man to do the Lord and the work of the Lord, adventure, all that we can get salvation. But at the same time, there's so much you can do and no more. You see me? You can't tell a man come and training all you want.
Hey, about start say something a while back. You say our brothers have to be self motivated. Then you have to really self push yourself because nobody know the situation where you know like you. Sometimes you know you live by yourself. You live you live far away from brothers, man, and then you're alone, and you find yourself in a sunken place. You know what I mean? Time after time. But and every time I go brother, I go do that you say, oh, you know, brother, to help you get out of that sunken place. I mean, so they have to move, like push me and get miserable. You know, the brothers are called that well, you have to be miserable in this thing. You have to just get tired of pushing. You know what I mean? Push yourself. Sometimes you have to just cuss, you know what I mean, and just move. Then tired of
Yeah.
this pray it off or something. You
But look at it. If you're there by yourself, you know, and you realize you're there in a sunken place so long, you know. As I said earlier, how we going to fix that? So, all right, me therefore from brothers, what in my control here, so we can help me for whether if I can do more videos, or what help me for read more, or what kind of routine we can apply to my day, or you know, what or probably a brother have something where might be aidful to me. I wonder if we can reach out to brother to see if he can give me that so that when we actually there here, so we can get this done or get that done. It still requires them or you to do something same way.
sometimes, yeah, right. Sometimes just need to just talk to a brother. Alright, the scripture tell about praying. If you you know that are the first line. Scripture say if you pray without ceasing. You know what I mean? Yo, me can testify to it. Yo, me feel this to the point already, man. Like so lazy, like me I want, you know. And me actually pray and that moment me pray out that feeling gone. So the we call it now the antidote. You know what I mean? Which is the scriptures, the words of the Heavenly Father. It is there. It tell you what to do. Zin, it tell you what to do, man. If I know you if you're not that you do, you reach out to a brother. You know what I mean?
Or do both.
Shalom.
You pray first, then you reach out to a brother.
Shalom, can.
Oh, sure. You mean you pray,
Sure.
then you pray, then you reach out to a brother. As simple as that. Because hey, we know that we can't do nothing for ourselves, and everything have to go through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi our Shai. So I mean, you have to acknowledge the Heavenly Father first. You know?
We can get a quick precept here.
Yeah, man, push them in, man.
So Hebrews 12 and 11 said, no chastening for the present seeming to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yielded the peace of the fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. So even the chastening, you know what I mean, where you go through, it might make you feel down some of the time and like unbearable, but unbearable. You have to just go back to the precept and remember that the most I say I'm not give you or test you above your strength. See, verse 12, wherefore lift up the hands that hang down. Because nobody can lift them up for you. See, say wherefore lift up the hands that which hang down and the feeble knees. Alright, and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way. Let it rather be healed. You know what I mean? So you have to do what that scripture said. You know?
Mm.
Mark
Don't forget,
1.
what?
All right, 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 10. And indeed, we do it toward all the brethren which are in Macedonia, but we beseech you, brethren, that ye increase more and more, and that ye study to be quiet, and do your own business, and to work with your own hands, as we commanded you.
You gotta speak on it, huh?
So basically, Paul tell brethren in Macedonia, say, "Oh, they're supposed to work, basically, pursue the truth and study on their own, so that they can increase in the spirit." And verse 12, it says that you may walk honestly toward them that are without. So each man is supposed to study, you know what I mean, so that when we go out on the highways and byways, if we say we're choosing to speak or to edify a person that doesn't have this truth, we'll have it to give them, basically.
Yeah. Hey, if you ever go well, brothers we go whether high school or college, we know so brother, we don't know if brother must be in a study group before. See? And you bounce things off of each other. That is the brotherhood. The brotherhood is like a study group. Then if you study, then you can bounce things off of each other. Maybe you read and you understand something. You can link up a brother and say, "Oh, brother, you say, you see me? I understand this or because you reason about it, you reason upon it. You know what I mean? When you're down, that are the same reason one brother did it again. To bounce energy off of you. Sometimes you talk to a brother and instantly energy lift. See? Sometimes you think about instantly energy lift. Alright, sometimes the we show up for the lessons. And at the moment when you show up for the lessons, it's like we just sit back, and feel lazy just coming from work. But guess what? Once we get that lesson done, once we get involved in that lesson, it's like I want a whole different ball game. Then I go after we done that one, then we feel motivated to go the one for myself. You know what I mean? We bounce things off of each other, man, and we feed off of each other energy, help uplift with each other's spirit, man. Scripture tell us. Scripture also say say two is better than one. So at the same time, accountability, but you're not alone, man. Accountability for yourself, you know what I mean? But you're not alone. You know what I mean? We are part of one body, and but every part of every members of the body have a particular position to play. So play position the carry responsibility, man. See?
Okay, and that go on for examine yourself as well, because if you find yourself let's say in you fire a dim, so to speak, and you see a brother with him fire a roar, so you team up with him and basically you build off of him. And like you first have to examine yourself, recognize say, yeah, right, my spirit kind of low right now. So you basically look at yourself with a brother spiritual high.
Yep. Yep.
Once your spirit basically get ignited, is a man that a brother can basically come onto you now and feel spiritual as well. So as I said, is a body, but each organ has have a specific function.
Yeah.
Each rely upon another, but you independently have to do your specific duty as well for the next one function in one body. And
Right. If
Con.
if you are the liver, just be the liver. Another man just have to focus on being the kidney. You know what I mean? But everybody at work in tandem, you know what I mean, to make everything work. You know what I mean?
Precept.
Yeah, go on now.
The Colossians chapter 4, verse 2 said, continue in prayer and watch in the same with thanksgiving. Without praying also for us that Yahweh would open unto us a door of utterance to speak the mystery of Yahushua, for which I am also in bonds, that I may speak, that I may make it manifest as I ought to speak. You see me? So a lot of the time the antidote as Yahshua is going and the antidote that is prayer. I to pray for your utterance be opened unto you. Pray that the Heavenly Father give you that inspiration that He might send an angel to minister unto you and breathe unto you. You know that inspiration to do a video, to speak in words, to edify the elect. You know whatever it is, yo.
And, hey, let me say, yeah, right. This one, Revelation 3 verse 7. Just I want to for that. Revelation 3 and 8. It says, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door. No, not that one. Let me say, oh, if any man come unto me, I will sup with him. Let me find it. Yeah, Revelation 3 and 20. Behold, I stand at the door. Yahushai at the door. All right. And then
yeah, start at
so
19.
start at 19. All right, no problem. Revelation 3, verse 19. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Good. All right. Be zealous therefore and repent. You know, so instead of you know, getting emotional, but it's too hard, yeah, man. It's let me just look on the benefit what I do to you, examine yourself. You know what I mean? See see the good in it. You know what I mean? Guys keep tell you that all things work for the good of them that love Yahweh Shai. So you have to see the good in the suffering. You have to see the good in the beating, man. Then that is necessary. So instead of, you know, for example, you don't have, for example, you can't afford, you don't know how you afford food tomorrow. Instead of being like broken down about it, you know, pray. You see me? Pray and understand the reason why the most I put in that position. Further down 20, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me. All right. So the point is that that's all on you. You know what I mean? And you have to do that because I will share your work with you on an individual level.
Yeah,
Then
me can't knock on the door and say, Lord, Yashaya come to you.
yeah, you can. You know?
We can pray for you, but we can't knock on the door for you. Not even that we can do. You
Yeah.
have to yourself. And you know, funny enough, I play me really a study or when I say examine obstacles and triumphs and tribulation and like no, it's like me see it as something we're supposed to help you to be creative. And them are actual like the scripture said it actually build a spirit, you know, it's as I say acceptable men come through the furnace of adversity. So we can read it up. You see me? But the when I get at is that you always learn something once you apply it. All right, boom, this is a problem, this is a solution, you know, you pray about it, seek some counsel if our situation at are, you know, you pray about it, you attempt to have it resolved to the best of your ability. And see we learn, because believe me, sometimes something help people get creative and actually show you some things where like you never really look on them things that if you never have this particular problem I deal with. You know? So it's like being comfortable with uncomfortable as well as you know, working through the spirit of the Lord, working to solve each problem or go through each tribulation as them come, you know, through the spirit, it really, really helps to lift me personally. I'm saying that's something I understand apply it and I try to apply as best as possible. Can you read the precept up?
Oh yeah, can. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and
Constant.
make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. As that's the Aram you learn from experience or through spirit. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Exactly. And you see that it I tell you about it is a my son. Well, yeah, all the way a son, but he never say my in that particular verse he did not say my sons. Because at the end of the day, it's more like a one man I read it like he's like a letter ever sent to one person. So whosoever I read this, you see me? My son. So it's singular.
Yeah, you have to pray it on a personal level.
God, right?
Yeah,
As a personal we have to go through and it get a whole heap of things saying what cleave unto him. You know? Getting into the habit for every little thing that either Tawada Yahabashi or Shy, Salaka Yahabashi or Shy, or one next one praise or Tawada Yahabashi or Shy. You see me? So the praise, thanks, I give glory. You see me? One out of the three.
Kind, I agree
And,
that.
so like, go on, go on.
Second Ezra 7, right? I'm gonna start from verse let's go to the point, verse 8. It said, and one only path between them, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
Yeah.
So jump straight to the point. All right, so
God,
going through the fire and the water, you see me, you pretty much have to go through it by yourself. You see me, that conviction there, you see me, that surety there. Yeah, but then you that's why scripture say let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. Because if throughout the years you have to do this like up on the highways and the byways, you have the lessons, you pretty much just have to do it because another brother do it. You know, and your faith must be based on faith. You have faith in another brother, you don't have faith in a Yahweh and Shai. You see me? And there's no direct connection between you and the Heavenly Father. You see me? You pretty much just a piggyback. You understand? So when the time come where you're secluded, you're on your own, and you get tested individually, you see me, there's nothing for you for rock back on. There's no faith for your rock back on. Right? So you're problem. You said?
Yeah, because it never you know you're from it never innate.
Right, you never,
Because you convicted in your mind as a person in your own mind. It wasn't because you're drawn to Yahabashi or Shy. You never see it as your journey. So when a time for you stand up or stand firm for where you supposedly believe in, you have to crumble because if you always rely upon somebody else or external force, so what's you have or shy to keep you going. But now you try your best to fight to get the country, keep it going through the spirit of the Lord, no matter what. When that external thing get removed, you know the support.
God. And the apostle always said, even when you're examining, you know what I mean, when the times come in, you know, the time of Jacob trouble, a lot of brothers go be by themselves. You know, you have some brothers where go by themselves. In the midst of the chaos. See, when everything collapse, you know what I mean, brothers, you have brothers by themselves. So at that point, it going to depend upon you. You have to go walk that walk. See, you have to go be the judge. See, of every situation where you go through in the moment between you and judging yourself, judging every situation. So brother now going to fit judge nothing for you. See? So all that way you learn and relating to scriptures, coming from the scriptures, you have to use to judge the situation, to help fight the demon them off. See? So you have got it's a practice from now actually of holding yourself accountable for certain things, being a judge of yourself. See? So it's practice from now, man. See? Go on.
So like go on.
Alright, this is in regards to the Z we read earlier in Revelation 3. This is Jeremiah chapter 20, instead of 7. O Lord, thou hast deceived me, and I was deceived. Thou art stronger than I, and was and has prevailed. I am in derision daily. Everyone mocked me. For since I spake, I cried out. I cried violence and spoil, because the word of the Lord was made a reproach unto me, and derision daily. Then said I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. But his word was in my heart as a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay.
Say he might fool himself. His heart is always towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And you tell yourself a lie, so look here, we're done with this. But in him, and that's the thing, you see me? Hey, you know, sometimes you weave out like for me, sometimes we say, oh, I'll do some breakdown or something. I see on topic, I tell myself, say, but I'm not going to speak one. And then, yo, I just sit down there for a good 2 minutes and my spirit start music funny. Yo, I have to go do a video about this. You know? And that's the thing. It always, as you say, yo, it have to be a thing between you and your Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that is needed. You see me? And them things that reflect in your actions, they reflect in your words. You see me? When the brother Yashai always talk about this, brother, there's no such thing as a carnal life and a spiritual life, a one life. You see, if you're slothful in your quote unquote, when you're out there in the world or among people of the world, you're going slothful in regards to things regarding to the truth. Them things are things of character. Then there are things where they're within you. You see me? So you still go back to examine yourself. If you find yourself slothful a certain way, you have to pray off that. You know, everything it starts from within. You know, in this truth, it starts from within. It has to be between, look, me and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and if we really want to do this, or if this really inner me, if this really drive me, you know, I really believe somehow I'll get the kingdom. Right? I believe that the prophecies them real. I believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. If yes, may I behave or act as if somebody will believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? If no, pray for the Spirit to fix that. If yes, pray for the Spirit to continue. What?
All right, so this Matthew 13. May I skip to the interpretation of basically the parable of the soul? So 13 and verse 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the soul. So this is an interpretation. When any one heareth the word of the kingdom and understand it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside. But he that received the seed in the stony place, the same is he that heareth the word, and none with joy receiveth it. Yet had he not root himself, so you know really hear him, but during for a while, for when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended. He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this word and deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. But he that received seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also bear fruit and bringeth forth some 100-fold, and some 60, some 30.
Right.
Speak on it now.
Yeah, it basically show the man one basically receive it and none with joy, meaning say, yo, you happily receive it, you about the kingdom of heaven, but you don't really count the cost, you don't really have part time. Is someone like part-time Israelite? Is they know there for the fame and the glory, but I know you have to put in the work, but if you put in the work, you have to basically have a zeal towards it. Like for example, athletes, in order to become fast like you see in board, you can tell you what about training you put in. You see, but you have to have the zeal, because if you don't think about the reward, you see, you have that desire, which is the inner you, in the work. Because Yahweh show you the if even the movies are will show you. if you do something to go see like maybe family member or friend, yeah, even after a while you just can't, but I get frustrated. But if you are deep, if you are doing for yourself, that zeal you have, then you go basically whatever help you face, it will hinder you to complete the task.
Hey, because athletes, whether they want to train or not, then get up and do it. You see me? Whether the morning coolest or not. You see me? I same thing. Yeah, you know, sometimes they lie down and say, no man, maybe do a video tonight. What? No man, get up man. You see me? If it's that important, how you feel shouldn't matter. You see me? Because remember, it's not about your desires or what you want, it's about the will of the Most High. And this is how you actually get set up to do. You know, so if you don't have the mindset, say, oh, this is something we have to do, whether or not you want to, as the definition people integrity goes, is one of the definitions, integrity is doing what's right even when no one is looking. So at the same thing, whether or not somebody will look, whether or not you feel to or not, the fact that it needs to be get done, mean that it needs to get done. So get it done.
Oh yeah, Galatians 4 and 18. Hold on, I'm gonna get that crystal.
Okay.
This is Galatians 4 and 18. But it is good to be zealously affected always in a good thing, and not only when I am present with you.
Exactly. So hey, oh no, because you me now do you me do a video coming on the brother, me now the brother can talk to me idea about that video something. Just I do a video so you can come up on my back. What that profit you?
Yeah, again.
Wait, with that again, because if you say if that your motive if doing a video, then might as well you not do none.
Or if we do a video for sure, say I do a video.
Yeah.
If the zeal, you know, the sincerity, that they behind it, you know, then it make no sense. It's a work in vain, you know. Yeah, that's one.
Con, this is one second. This is First Timothy 4, verse 13. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them.
Well, I don't say give thyself wholly to them.
Yeah.
You have to give yourself to it. You know, literally give yourself to it. That I would say that thing.
Like, we can bring out a definition from the first verse when we read, can have it a whole a little. But from the strong definition to give attendance to. I read one of the a couple of the definition them. It said to apply oneself to attach oneself to, right, to hold or cleave to a person or thing, to be given or addicted to, and to give thought and effort to. Right? That all come from give attendance.
Yeah. Started when I talk about the effort, Kabash, I think it was last I said, but at least the effort. At least just the effort. Yeah. Because the most I see, when the most I see the effort, it will increase you. Because with the effort, the sincere man, you know, it will increase and you know you get better as the time go by. But if there is no effort, you know what I mean, you might spirit you out because that is a lukewarm spirit. See? But you have to try, man. See? You have to test. You have to test it. See?
We can say this, brother. The measure of perfection is not a measure of how much good we do versus evil. Right? It's a measure of how much effort we put in trying to always do good. Because we're not going to ever be perfect or evil. Right? But it's how much we try and how much we're sincere in our trying to do the things that we're hard to do. Right? Finish precept, brother. Yes, all right.
All right. So back in 1 Timothy 4, finishing up verse 15. Meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all.
One.
Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
right? Because yeah, that's the next thing you have to remember. It's not just about you, isn't it? You're given a duty to do, right? This is First Corinthians 9 verse 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is me if I preach not the gospel. And if you look up the Strong's definition for necessity, if we can get it up here, right? It means necessity imposed either by circumstances or by law of duty, right? And that duty, right? The definition of the word duty means a moral or legal obligation, a responsibility, right? And we are going from the beginning of the discourse where I talk about accountability. We have a responsibility to do this, right? And if you're going to go down further, right, the word duty actually means something owed, right? So we owe it to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, particularly to Yahushai, because Scripture said we are bought for a price. Yahushai buy with his blood, right? So therefore, it is our duty. We owe it to him to do the work, right? We don't belong to ourselves. We can do as we please, just like if you have a servant. The servant can't just get up every day and do as he please. The whole purpose of that servant's life is to serve you, right? So the servant can't do as he please. The same thing with us. Necessity is laid upon us, because the dispensation of the gospel is laid upon us. So it said, woe is me if I preach not the gospel, right? But if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me, right? And the word committed go back to entrusted, right? So yeah, so just like Yahushua speak about the parable of the stewards, right? He said, to whom much is given, much is required. So he said, if you are faithful in a little, he must make you faithful in a lot. So he make you a steward of the little on this side. So for example, if for example you're a camp leader, you're in charge of 15 man, 20 man, right? Now, you're in charge of millions, You faithfully execute the office where you execute now, right? Because we are leaders in training, if you want to put it that way. As Elijah Shawama said, we labor to be a part of the 144,000. We want to be a part of the governing body. That's the whole purpose of doing this,
Yes.
We know that all Israel will be saved at the end of the day. Right? So even if we miss the 144,000, we might hit the 1/3, and if we not hit the 1/3, we might hit the rest. So all in all, we might be saved. But the point is, we labor, right, with something greater, right? I want to keep that in mind, as the brother going earlier, have to keep the goal in mind, right? And that, we give you that kind of self-motivating factor, that intrinsic motivator, that when you feel down and out and you feel like you don't feel like you're able to do nothing, but you remember the reward, you remember the glory, and say, you know what, I want right? There was discipline is remembering what you want most instead of what you want now. Right? I want to constantly repeat that, One friend.
Hold on, you see, we said about a responsibility earlier and duty. The duty not only for and not so much about teaching alone, but overall conduct. Our duty to conduct ourselves as men of Yahweh in all aspects of life to the best of our ability. And some man might say duty they are just teaching the word only.
No. Whether somebody present with you or absent. You know what I mean? Whether you're alone or you're in the company of the men of the Lord. Every man supposed to act as a leader. Then every man supposed to have some leadership mentality. That what if I alone left in this thing? The shepherd them always said that to me. If I alone left in this thing to push this thing, then we are gonna bug out or you're gonna take the baton and run with it. Then what you get, so you have to act as a leader, man. Then from now. See, carry yourself as a leader, carry yourself as a man of the Lord, See?
Bring out the precept box, look, I just want to add that.
Alright, so Philippians 3 verse 12, it said, not as though I had already attained, either were already perfect, but I follow after, if that I may apprehend that for which also I am apprehended of Yahushua. And as the brother Kabash there mentioned, they give up the past, give up whatever is of the past to basically press towards a more perfect glory. Press towards a man that is more perfect. You see? Not as though you has and not as though you has apprehend, which the word apprehend means to lay hold. So right now, with everything we are do, you know, say you have not attained the glory which you seek for. You see? But you apprehended of your house, you lay hold of your house, you're a prisoner of your house, therefore you follow suit after his orders, you follow suit after his rule and go according to the truth. Right? You say, I am apprehended of Yahushai. Virgin, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press to I press toward the mark for the price of the high calling of God in Yahushai. Right?
Hold on there. Two things to say when looking on behind. You see me? Yeah, we know because of the things of the flesh and the things of this world. But also, brother, let me tell you this. You see, if you do good yesterday, and you do bad today, as the scripture said in Ezekiel, you're good we do yesterday, now will come off you bad we do today. So still, if you do a lesson yesterday, it means you still have to do a lesson tomorrow. I want to do a lesson tomorrow, you have to do a lesson today. So you're not going to ever, whatever is past is past. And the same is for also if you do bad. If you do bad yesterday, you repent of it, yo, and you move, you push towards mark going forward, you try to keep up as best as possible going forward. The bad they don't offset the good we do today. So it's always, the scripture says, sufficient for the days, the evil thereof. So today. So the Lord logs, today is today.
The scripture say the scripture speak about when the Lord come is the moment find the servant doing. So and the way you did that do. You see me? The way you do at the moment.
There's a quote I want to bring out. You see me? It's from Helen Keller. Right? It said, "He who is content with what has been done is an obstacle in the path of progress." See, something that I say, so if you're content with the thing that we already do, you're not going to progress. Right?
Push up, so
the good.
So, but in Philippians 3 and 16, Paul says, "Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule. Let us mind the same thing." See, so you must speak about constancy, consistency, right?
Yeah, and you know the thing what even speaking in everything in general we had to speak about from when we start the life. You see, part of the thing is that look, what I want me carnally, you notice that all the entertainers here are them athletes here are people reach certain standard in our life. Some way, shape, or form always have some family problem. You know why? Everybody I tell them say them switch. Or if them get distance and them forgot them and all them something there, but guess what I think? Achieve anything in your life, it requires a certain level of dedication. Now, if your wife or your family now walk on your road, you see me? Is either you going to stop the road to please them, or you going to achieve what you going to achieve. And when you do achieve, the same one way I going to sell out, and them same one I come to you and say, give me help. You know? So at the end of the day, that separation I go always happen, you know? Once you zealous towards something, that effort we're putting and that attachment we're gonna have towards it, it naturally gonna drive it gonna drive with some people from you and it gonna pull some people. If you have somebody where, if for example a woman we are work with, she they along for the ride, then fine. If not, if you have certain quote unquote, well, no man already have a friend outside of the truth still, but if you have some people in the world we are cool with certain way, and then we have a problem because 9 times out of 10 you have this to deal with, so be it. You know? And your parents might say, look here, we're not hear from you much or this or that. Hey, you have a life to live. And we live on to Yahweh as Kabash said earlier, it is old. So guess what? The Lord work have to get done. Plus me have my household to manage and deal with. And yeah, me hope no good and everything, but I end idea, yo. Me have a mark to push towards. So either you come or you stay. You know, that the level of attachment we have and that the mindset we have to go have. Because if not, either the tears of the world are going to choke you out, your root them all get lift up, or something, but it have to be the fact say, look here, you have apply, you have pay your debt. You see me? You have fulfill your duty.
Right. And then what is quote I want to share Right? It said complacency is the deadly enemy of spiritual progress. The contented soul is the stagnant soul. Right? And when the scriptures speak about the water way now, it's supposed to be rivers of living water flowing, right? Stagnant water don't have life. If that water is not moving, it's gonna die, right? Stagnant water have no life,
Hey, funny enough, we got the river the other day, and we got part of the river where the water is just stagnant, and it basically start from grow more rocks on the top line. You see, and over towards which part the water was flowing, come down the rocks and everything, it was clear, beautiful. You see me? As it says, stagnant water have no life.
Right?
When the scripture
That's
speaks,
stagnant soul,
when the scripture speak about when the spirit basically fill say we are wells of living water.
yeah.
There's a pure, okay? And that's where even the lessons come out and actually doing what we're supposed to do. It become that as like a rapid in the river. It's described that was a rapid. It's immediately just a constantly a run, it's a running and running. You can't contain it like Jeremiah. That is spiritual. That's also supposed to be a bone in the work of the Most High. So it become a natural part of it.
But enough, yeah, but to say those waters that is constantly flowing, it has more mineral, it has more life. See, so it's more suitable for your body, man.
Hey, as the Kaba said earlier, you have to constantly show that effort, yo. Because you now get perfect and I say you might not go achieve the result, but hey, the most I not necessarily look for a result, yo. The scripture says the most I know the hearts of men. So because you feel that something means you're not good enough in the eyes of the most high. I have some people where somewhat seem like them achieve, and believe me, the most I don't pleased with them because look on it. The scribes and Pharisees with them do them content in the law. So them claim say them do this and them claim say them do that. How about that the most I look for? The well that apartheid, doing the fulfilling the law, because the law is righteous, but more importantly, the heart and your faith towards him. That's the key thing.
Right?
You
All right, now a quick one. John chapter 7 and verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Sorry.
So, right? Second Peter 3 and verse 17 to 18. So ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness, but grow in grace and in the knowledge of our Lord and Savior Yahushua. Right? To him be glory both now and forever. Right? So the point is to grow in a grace, right? There's always somewhere we can learn, There's always somewhere we can improve upon ourselves, isn't it? So, hey, complacency is a daily struggle, It's a daily struggle. And you make some progress, and you feel so accomplished with the progress that you make that you sit on that progress, and you use it to comfort yourself for too long sometimes. That you forget, all right, what, this is not the end, this is not the goal. We need to press on a little further and make one next accomplishment, then one next one, Right?
Hey, watch an interview with Shaggy a couple of years back. Him say, yo, the reason why enough artists flop off of them first single is that them say, oh, after they listen, them feel like I hit this. Him said, no, this is how where the work begin. The first hit, I know, and make it. Make it. You just start the journey, because guess what? That I go fade. You see me? And the money the quick $1 million that we get after your first two single, man. Yeah, everybody at talk about you, and you feel like, yeah, me are the man now. Yo, I'm not for do no song, I'm not for do no this, I'm not. Or some business owner. They make them put in the work, start make them first million, and be like, yeah, man, I hate this, man, everything good off now. Next thing you look, the business start run down. Why? Because them get complacent. Them stop $1 million, them stop go check in, and stop them one thing. A vacation, them are pre now with them first million and everything. By the time they come back, they have a business to come back to. Who they are running?
Right.
Appreciate it.
What?
Proverbs 24, verse 30. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. And lo, it was all grown over with thorns and nettles, and had covered the face thereof, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. Then I saw and considered well, I looked upon it and received instruction. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man.
Con. Hey, you sure remember the video we did it couple years back about one clean and a clean?
Yeah.
That I like you clean your house. And then 6 months later be like, we clean my house for the that does something come back up from. You have to constantly clean.
Yeah.
You have to constantly clean today. 2 Tuesday put it by the end of the week you have to clean again. That's why you constantly bathe as well. You can't like you bathe today and say, look, you know something I need bathe for bathe for the rest I want. Because when you just done bathe, you feel nice and fresh and you just content. Alright, bathing done. I hate this. So with everything in life, as I bring out the quotes and the scripture, they will come out. Yeah, hey, life is about consistency. Yo.
Gone. You cannot be here today and not be here tomorrow.
Alright, this is Titus 3, I start at verse 7. It says that being justified by his grace, we should be made heirs according to the hope of eternal life. This is a faithful saying, and these things I will that thou affirm constantly, that they which have believed in the Almighty might be careful to maintain good works. These things are good and profitable unto men.
What's a maintain?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like that is hey, so when you have responsibility, this I think when we realize the responsibility. You see, anything we're responsible for, it means that's something we have to maintain. If you have a car, you have to maintain it. If you have a household, you have to maintain it. If you have a job, you have to maintain it. Anything we own or we have a duty or obligation to, is something we need maintenance. How much more this truth?
Right.
How much more is
I want to show one interesting definition. And it relates to Matthew 25, talking about the virgins of trimming a lamb. Right? A lamb trimmer from dictionary.com was a sailor responsible for keeping the oil lamps of a ship burning brightly, especially the deck and navigation lamps. And if you're going where the lamp trimmer do, you must always trim the wick and refill the oil of the lamp. And if that maintenance not continue, then there's no light in the ship, right? So we have this truth. This truth is a light, right? But we have to constantly trim with lamps. So we have to constantly maintain the spirit, right? Or what? Or the light will go up because we now refuel, right? And we now trim the wick, meaning we now remove all of the dead qualities from ourselves, right? So we the lamp trimmers, isn't it?
Praise it.
what?
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 18. By much slothfulness the building decayed, and through idleness of the hands the house dropped through.
Exactly. Hey, even athletes, athletes have to maintain fitness, That's why them always a train. Always a train. Them have to, hey, even soldiers. You realize some of them live on base. Every morning they wake up and say they do a 1 mile run or something like that. Right throughout the day, them have certain schedule conditionings and things to go through.
Not only that, even JD sometimes them have at least every couple of months or so, them have to go a certain level of training. So keep them body in another memory there, what they mean to do in certain events happen. So them have literal schedule training, small training, and them have to go over again.
So basically, you need to keep up a spiritual fitness,
Right. Hey, and recently, me dep on a bus and me hear a bridging I say him a part of the reserve for JDF, you see me? And them a say basically them no live pan camp and them do regular everyday things, but like them have a set time where them have to go back a base, go basically train, go do training and thing. You see me? So it even time back we don't know say, you know what I mean? You have to in order for what you call it now, to be successful in a way you do, you know what I mean? You have to constantly I go over and over, you see me, repetition, you
Hey,
know what I mean?
hey, why fitness usually, what them usually compare fitness with? Not anything at all. Endurance. Your endurance, depending upon your level of fitness. You can get either to endure it unto the end. And my time to, because you don't know my thing.
Close off whenever.
You can get that down to the final one day.
One as well, no, bro.
All right, them two there then.
I shall be good then. This is 1 Corinthians 9, let's start at verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize, so run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore so run that as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Yeah, that spiritual temperance, which basically go back to balance and discipline. We basically take initiative. The spiritual initiative. So it all tying back, It all tying back with that spiritual fitness and that balance and discipline and temperance. You know?
It's like as I said, just to add, it's beautiful say how Paul used the analogy of a race. Because a lot of people believe say a race isn't tactical, but it is mentally tactical, meaning that you have to have a mindset of the race. Because if you run out in a race with too much anxiety, your heart races faster than how you're supposed to go. You get tired before the race finish, especially if you are in a marathon. So it's a more mentally strategic battle. Because in our race, your leg them start get heavy. You see in your heart a race fast, you have to mentally prepare yourself to know which part of the race you have to exert yourself, which part of the race you have to calm down, how you have to take the corner, all of these things come into play when you have your race, and it's beautiful saying compared to the spirituality. Because all of this come into play as well. We need the spirituality of your shy. Because you have to know when to exert yourself. You have to know when to sit back and calm down. Start to pace a little bit. Put your hand closer to your chest. Zine, breathe easy. Breathe through your mouth and through your nose. Calm and relax. All of these things come into place because that is how you end up winning the race. A lot of time when at the end of the race, them ask at least them, how was that race? That lead them say, well, I run through the back stretch. I knew that they were going to exert themselves around the corner, so I have to make sure they keep close to them so that I run the corner good, so I have to lean into it. All these things come into place when it comes to the spirituality. The Zine said very beautiful. Same say you have to keep your body under subjection. You understand?
Yeah, man.
This is Matthew 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Fun. So, hey, with that, the more says that pray the most if you get that spiritual initiative, to basically be a spiritual maintenance and build up a spiritual fitness. Your adventure will get salvation, But as the scripture says, if you endure to the end, you shall be saved. So pray that you get that spirit.
God.
So with that, really hope this was edifying to the body. Once more, want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh. Double honors to the apostle Stone. We definitely will well. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom.
Shalom.